Coming up on First at 4, one of the 3 people accused in the Wesley Hook murder case was back in court today. And turbulence for the acting FAA chair as he testifies before a Senate committee.
Continuing to watch the potential for showers to head back into the region as we close the work week out. Details on that coming up as Mount Noon's First at 4 starts right now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. Thanks for joining us today on HNI and WYMT.com. First at 4, it is a day Wesley Hook's family has been waiting for nearly 3 years, as one of the 3 people charged in connection to his murder entered a guilty plea this morning. The Pikeville man went missing in June of 2020. Officers found his car burned with his remains inside in July. Today, one of the people charged in his murder, Eric DeLeon, pleaded guilty to his kidnapping. That plea comes with a 30-year sentence, which Hook's family is relieved to see.
This process has been long overdue. It's been a long time. It's been seems like years and years, but it's only going on 3. But I'm just glad that to get this part of it done, and maybe I get a little bit of closure.
DeLeon is the second of the 3 to reach a plea agreement. We'll have much more on Hook's case coming up tonight at 6.
Chilly but quiet outside on this Wednesday afternoon. We've seen plenty of clouds. That's prevented temperatures from warming up too much out there, and the chilly air continues. Here's the view from downtown Somerset at this hour. Upper 40s right now. A cold early March afternoon as traffic moves rather smoothly there. Temperatures remain on the cool side everywhere. How about low to mid 40s in the Big Sandy? Most of us in the middle and upper 40s. Look at Jacksboro, though, at 54, Middlesboro at 50, Jonesville at 52. So some areas seeing slightly milder conditions, but the chill continues as we head into tonight. Low 30s as we head through the nighttime hours tonight. We're dry today, but that changes as we head toward tomorrow and into the late week as well. Details on when some of those showers could move back in the region in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you. The Department of Justice has issued a scathing report on the Louisville Metro Police Department after a nearly 2-year review. The investigation was launched following the botched raid that killed Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old emergency room technician. The review found Louisville police used excessive force and officers used unreasonable tactics, including neck restraints, police dogs, and tasers. The report also found the police department executed search warrants without knocking and announcing. Attorney General Merrick Garland said in the report, quote, "There is reasonable cause to believe that Louisville Metro Police for years engaged in a pattern of aggressive style of policing that violates the First and Fourth Amendments of the Constitution," end quote. The report says Breonna Taylor was just a symptom of problems that went on at the police department for years. A new contest hopes to inspire Kentucky manufacturers to showcase their new inventions. The Kentucky Association of Manufacturers is hosting its first annual Coolest Thing Made in Kentucky tournament. Any product made in the state using a manufacturing process can be nominated. When the field is set, Kentuckians will pick and advance products through a bracket-style tournament. The Kentucky Cabinet for Economic Development says they hope the contest will encourage innovation throughout the state.
And I predict in 10 years, 5 years, no, I'll make it even 2 years. Having done this, we'll have the same impact like we have with March Madness. And more importantly, it's going to have the kind of impact where we start to talk about the stories of the individuals and or the products that make this state so great and that make these products so cool.
Nominations will be accepted through March 19th. Voting to narrow the field to the top 16 products will begin on March 21st. You can nominate or vote for a product at coolestthingky.com. The acting chief of the Federal Aviation Administration is facing tough questions by lawmakers about several recent incidents involving airplanes on the ground and in the skies. Just this week, a plane clipped the wing of another in Boston. On the same day, a violent man attacked a flight attendant, then tried and failed to jump out of a United flight. two of many safety incidents turning up the heat on the FAA for industry improvements. CNN's Ivan Rodriguez has more.
From a near collision on the runway
2172 going around. American 2172, roger.
To unruly passengers mid-flight.
Tell them to bring SWAT to shoot me down, because they're going to have to shoot me down today. Remember that.
The safety of air travelers remains center stage.
Well, we're seeing a system that is under stress.
Dennis Taser for the Allied Pilots Association says not only is the aviation system stressed to the max, there have also been many retirements and new people coming in.
We've got airlines scheduling us to the maximums. They're reducing pilot training. They are basically running along a barbed wire fence right up to the maximums, and we shouldn't be surprised when we see these safety seals start to leak.
On Capitol Hill Wednesday,
what the heck is going on in air travel?
FAA Acting Chief Billy Nolen facing questions about recent incidents on U.S. planes, specifically disruptive or violent passengers.
A zero tolerance policy around unruly passengers, misconduct in the air. It is just simply not allowed.
Nolen says next week the FAA will hold a safety summit in order to hear from stakeholders about how the agency can enhance performance, a conversation Tager says he's looking forward to.
We're hopeful that the safety summit may make a difference, but it's not going to be a comfortable space because we're fighting for our passenger safety.
The FAA understands and embraces the importance of continuously raising the bar on aviation safety.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Last year, the FAA logged more than 2,300 reports of unruly passenger behavior. Investigations were initiated in 823 cases, and 80 others were referred to the FBI for criminal review. Coming up on